We got a little different video here today. Since we have no power in the house yet, I decided to invest in one of these. It is the Ego Power Cleaning 9-gallon wet dry vacuum. Right there. I didn't bother showing the unboxing because that's kind of useless. Everybody knows what a vacuum looks like. So anyway, you get this crevice tool, 2 pipes, the hose, you got hose storage right here, and for the 2 pipes, you slide the 2 pipes right down in there, so it looks like an exhaust system when you get done with it. You got a little handy-dandy cabinet here that takes care of the brush, the remote control, if you can imagine that, another little wide floor tool, and then adapter for hand tools. I don't know what that means yet. Maybe it's for these things. I haven't done that yet. So anyway, it's got 56 volt battery. It's pretty heavy. Charged up in about 45 minutes the first time. It's got a release under here. It's got a little separate power switch so you can check how much strength is left in it. It's got a way that it cleans its own filter. It's so easy to operate. You got these releases here. You just push the bottom of the release and opens it like that. I'll show you what it looks like inside. The bag is so easy, you just slide that cardboard right into the slot. And when you land with the top part, it just fits perfectly right into that hole. And everything matches up beautifully. And to lock it, you just push the tops of those back in. And that's how it works. You've got a power button here that shuts it all off. You got a start button to start the vacuum. You can even adjust your speed to a regular suction and a turbo suction. But not only that, you can adjust your suction on the hose right here by turning this little dial. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got a minimum and a max. Basically, it's just a vent right there that opens up to let some of the suction go out of it when it's on minimum, and just the opposite for maximum. The other cool part I didn't show you in the cabinet here was this little remote control. I never saw such a thing, but anyway, it's got a little light on the tip here, right there. And the way that works is you can actually put it on the end of that crevice tool. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not sure how it goes on yet. I got to read about that. But anyway, you probably have to have it on the hose part because this doesn't have the adapter for it. I think the hose is where the adapter is. But anyway, when you turn on that light, it actually shines through that tube on the crevice tool, comes out the end so you can see what you're vacuuming right there. Sorry about the fingers. So that's kind of neat. And it's got a start-stop button there, turbo there. Let's see if it works. And we'll go on turbo. Back to normal. And off. Pretty neat. I have a shop vac at home, one of the good big rigid ones. But of course it has a power cord, and it's not, I shouldn't say back home, but back where we used to live. So let me give you a quick example of how this thing sucks up stuff. I'll start out on regular speed. And down here I was spraying some foam insulation underneath the base plate here. You can see that insulation right there. Those pieces of insulation were actually stuck to the floor. Let's go to this corner. We got some heavy dirt here. Notice how I don't have any cord to drag around. It's so nice. And this is not on turbo, remember. This is just regular speed. Now let me go to turbo. Some pretty large chunks of foam insulation going up through there, clogging up a little bit on the tip. Oh, let me shut her back to normal. We actually got 2 speeds and turbo. That's low, medium, and then turbo. And then off. So that's just a start-stop button. In order to power it off, you got to hit here. And I'm going to take off the crevice tool, because I'm sure that was not liking getting into all that stuff. I'm going to need 2 hands to get it off. So let me put this down for a minute. Okay. Now the tube is off. Let's see what it's got. Some pretty big chunks in the corner here. We'll start out on medium speed. Turbo speed. See if I can find another pile here. Oh, there's a good one. It's so weird not having to drag a cord around. Every time I start moving, I feel like I gotta watch for the cord because I'm so used to a corded device. But all this stuff is wood chips, where they drilled through the ceiling up there for the power from the well. So here we go on turbo speed with the wood chips. This thing is an animal for being a battery-powered unit. I would almost put it up against a rigid. But the thing with this is you don't get the same volume of noise. It's actually pretty easy on the ears. So, anyway, you got to make sure when you buy this thing you pay for the more expensive one, because that's the one that comes with the battery if you don't have a battery already. So the battery one I found at Lowe's, which is where this came from, for I want to say around $550, maybe a little less. And I believe the one without the battery was in 300 range. So you can tell by the price difference that that monster battery is pretty expensive. Probably like $150 for it. And that's got a latch under here. You just lift the latch and it's got spring loaded that pushes the battery out towards you. It's that easy to take off. Put it back on, you just line up the slots. Just like that, it's back on. I mean, the designers of this thing, they really had their heads together on this one. All the parts for it store to where they're not gonna fall off like my rigid vacuum cleaner. Whenever I drag it around, the tubes are falling off of the slots. And sorry about the finger again, I can't get used to that. And I actually have extenders to put on the phone, but I'm too lazy to attach them. So anyway, the Ego 9-gallon wet dry vac. Yes, it is a wet vac also. And I should have showed you, maybe I'll do that right now. Let me open it up again. Pull the lid off. The lid actually has little legs on it. That's what you call design work there. See the legs? Big old filter right there. And you can set it down and it'll sit on those legs without sitting on top of the filter or any part of the undercarriage that causes problems. Like I said, it's also a wet vacuum, so you pull the bag out and you can suck up water. And the other thing, I haven't done water yet, but these legs are supposed to have sensors in them. So I guess when the water hits the sensors, then it's not going to let it go any higher than that. That's what I'm guessing. Haven't tried it yet. So that is my review of the Ego wet dry vacuum. Pretty cool, man. That'll make cleanup a lot easier around this massive barn dominium after these guys get all their cutting and nailing done. I think we've picked up about a quarter of a 5-gallon bucket of nails that have been on the floor since they started framing. You know, bent nails, broken nails, nails that fell down, stuff like that. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. I would highly recommend this. The only thing I don't know about right now is battery life. Maybe somebody already has one that would know something about that. And I'll see how it goes because it's going to be working like a horse today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. God bless you.